Hey fellas, and welcome back to Mancard Theater. It's cold as hell out. You might see my breath in the garage here, and that's with the damn heater on. Anyway, how often are you in the garage and you're tinkering on something and you say to yourself, I need a 1/2 inch wrench or a socket, either or. And then the quest is on. Where in the hell is the socket? Well, today I hope to bring a little light to what you can do on the cheap, because that's my middle name, Cheap. Welcome to Mancard Theater. So now it's off to get that 1/2 inch. So we go over to the old trusty tool bag full of sockets, and you look inside and you say, oh, Santa Maria, I will never find anything in there. Look and look and look as you may, it ain't gonna be easy. So you say, hey, I'll look in the old toolbox, I'll get a 1/2 inch wrench. Oh no, not any better. What are we gonna do? Well, you know what I did? I watched 3,800 videos on YouTube on how to organize your tools. Is there a perfect fit? No, not at all. You just go through and take a little something from everybody and hope it works out for you. Well, I looked at all these ideas and my God, you remember I said I was cheap. It doesn't really work out that way sometimes. Once in a while, you have to look in other directions. So that's what I did. Mrs. Mancard, she was nice enough to go to Harbor Freight and get me this beaut. And I tell you what, you can sit there and say, oh, it's not Craftsman, oh, it's not Snap-on. You're right, it's not. It's cheaper by price, but it's good quality stuff. I highly recommend the Harbor Freight stuff for all your tool storage. But anyway, we got this beauty right here, and we're gonna organize it. Doing it cheaply, neatly, and in a way that anybody can do. We will get started with this top drawer. It's nice, it's wide, it's big, it's perfect for sockets. Now, we're not just gonna throw them in all willy-nilly, just, toss them in there like our hair's on fire. We're gonna bring a little organization to it. So what did I do? Back to the Harbor Freight. Got some little holders, and I wanted to keep my metric separate from my my standard. So I got two different colors. I got red for my metric, and I got black for my SAE, standard if you will. You can see that it has the individual sizes on there, and we'll just put them in this drawer and we'll get started. But before we get started, a word on shop safety. Make sure you work safe. There we have it. We've got a drawer that's perfectly organized. We've got all of our sockets all separated by size, whether it's 1/4 inch, 3/8, or 1/2 inch, whether it's metric, whether it's SAE, it's all separate. Now, anytime I need one, I can just come and grab the right tool. The next drawers down, I separated all of my wrenches. I went to the Harbor Freight, got these little rails that will hold all the wrenches so you can read them, and I put them all in order from smallest to largest, or from largest to smallest, depending on how you want to look at it. So I have one drawer. You can see here it's got all of my metrics. Then we go over to the next drawer over. We did the same thing. We did it with all the SAEs. And then the flare wrenches that I bought was nice enough to come with a little holder that fit down in the drawer quite nicely. So Next time I need a wrench, all I have to do is pop open the appropriate drawer and pull out the wrench I need, saving me time and hassle. We moved on down to road number 3, and we decided to take a look at our screwdrivers. Once again, for a mere $4.99, I went and got the little red holders for your screwdrivers. I don't know if I like them yet or not, but for $5, you know what? It's a good start. And we separated all of our screwdrivers. We've got Torx across the top. We've got some nut runners. We've got little micro screwdrivers up top. We've got picks down in the right corner. And then we've got our Phillips and our flatheads and a few other miscellaneous throughout. Everything is there just to look down, see exactly what you need, and grab it. Easy peasy. On the other side of my third row, I've got my adjustable wrenches, along with the wrenches that are just kind of extra and noteworthy and usable, but you know, not part of a full set. So I keep the separate ones right over here. I know where they are, and they are easy to find. And better yet, they're not stuck at the bottom of a bag or a toolbox, unable to find. Starting row 4, it's not quite as glamorous as the other ones, but it's a start. I've got this, as you can see, I've got the rack system there. Another Harbor Freight find for about $4, and I've got all of my pliers, all of my vice grips, all of my needle nose, some wire cutters, and as you can see, there's a little bit too much to neatly put in this drawer. So still a work in progress, and we'll let you know how it turns out. Moving on, we're to some of our frequently used odds and ends. We've got our Craig jigs. We've got a cordless screwdriver. We've got our tape measures, measuring devices, some screw extractors and stud finders, and it's all right there, easy to find. And the bottom drawers may seem like a mess, but they're really not. If you look in there, it's all of my cordless tools. I've got the Porter cable system, the 20-volt system, and it does me some good. But it's hard to keep everything together. They give you bags and such like that, but who the hell wants bags sitting around all over the place? So I just fill the bottom drawers with my cordless tools, and whenever I need them, boom, they're there. There you have it. Step 1 of my tool organization to try and make me a better, maybe not better, but more efficient at my tinkering and fixing things around the house. I hope it helps you. You know, if you're looking around, this is not the most glamorous system. This is not the best system. This isn't even the best system in town, I'm sure. But it works for me, and it's very simple. It's something that you guys can do at home. I think all in all, if you look for sales between the rolling cart and all of the accessories that go inside, I believe it's probably $400 or less, all said and done. So I hope it helps you. Let's leave you with a musical assignment. So let's go over to the old record collection and see if I can give you a recommendation. When it comes to music, if you want my advice, there it is. That's my advice. Anyway, but as far as music and records, let's take a look. We could always go with Elvis, the Super Bowl Shuffle, a little bit of Ringo, Julio Iglesias and Willie Nelson. That's a good one. Berlin. Here, let's pick this one tonight. Glass Tiger. Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone. You know who sings backup? That's right. It's Bryan Adams, fellow Canadian. So listen to that one. You guys have a good evening. And don't forget to get your man card punched.